Alright, so in this video, I'm going to discuss the symbolism for congruent and corresponding sides and angles. Let's begin by looking at triangles. So we can look at triangle ABC and triangle DEF. We see that in the triangle ABC, two sides both have one line through them. That symbol is telling us that those two sides are of equal length. They are congruent. The line BC is showing us that we do not have that same length in that line as we do for line AB and line CA. We see the same pattern in triangle DEF, where line DE and line FD are the same length because they have the same symbol, but line EF is of a different length because it has a different symbol. If we look at the angle symbols, we can see that angle B and angle C in triangle ABC are the same because they have the same symbol. But we can see that angle A is going to be different because it has a different symbol in it. And we see the same pattern again in triangle DEF, where angle E and angle F are of the same size, but angle D is not of the same size. When we look at two triangles and compare them, if we see symbols that are the same on two different triangles, that means that those two sides are actually congruent as well, or the two angles are congruent as well. So like we have for line AB and line CA in triangle ABC, how those two lines are congruent. Those two lines are also congruent to sides DE and FD because they all have that same one-line symbol. We can see that side BC and side EF are going to be congruent because they both have that same two-line symbol. So they're going to be of equal measure. When we look at the angles, we can see that angle D is going to be congruent to angle A. They're going to be equal because they have that same symbol. And we can also see that angle E is going to be equal to angle F because that same symbol, which is also equal to angle B and angle C because they all share that same symbol. Now in these examples with the quadrilateral rectangles here, we can see that we have side AB of the quadrilateral ABCD, which is congruent to side CD because they have that same symbol in both of them, just as side BC is congruent to side DA. We also see that same symbol, though, inside EF of the bigger quadrilateral. This could be used to determine similarity or proportionality between the two shapes. We can see if we looked at side AB being a 1 and side BC being a 2. Well, that would mean since there's two lines for side BC and two lines for side EF, that would also be a 2. We can calculate for that missing side. That would be in another video. But when we look at these shapes as a whole, we can see that they're similar. They're not the same. They have corresponding sides, corresponding angles, but they're not the same shape. They are similar. So that's why you would write it this way. ABCD is similar to shape EFGH. If you see this just a squiggle line, that is highlighted. That means that it is similar. If you see the equal sign with the squiggle, like when we were doing the triangles, that tells you that they are congruent, they are the same. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your teacher.